Welcome back to another edition of the Outcasts Podcast. NBA All-Star Weekend is approaching. Got a lot to talk about in the NBA and college basketball. Gonzaga is 26-0. They are the overall leader of college basketball with the number one ranking in the country, followed closely behind by Villanova and Kansas and all those other 1, 2, 3 lost teams that have been plowing their way through conference play and then running into trouble every once now and again. Any thoughts so far? Last night was a huge game between the Golden State Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder. It ended with the Warriors absolutely destroying the Thunder in OKC. It was Kevin Durant's homecoming, and there was a lot of beef surrounding Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. Original thoughts, Jack?
The game was about as expected. Just the Thunder aren't that good. They have one above-average player. The Warriors have 4, so it went about as expected. Crowd was pretty loud. I thought they were really loud. I don't know what Durant was talking about. I thought it was funny that the Warriors all got the cupcake shirts after the game. I thought that was funny.
For anybody who doesn't understand, OKC were selling cupcake T-shirts, calling Kevin Durant a cupcake, and all the Warriors were sporting cupcake T-shirts after they dismantled the Oklahoma City team that now finds themselves at 31-24 with a week to go before the All-Star break. Not a whole lot happening for the Thunder outside of Russell Westbrook, and I think, Jack, you said that perfectly. The Warriors have 4 elite players, and the Thunder have 1, and that's really hurting them. Final score of the game was 130-114. At halftime, it was like 73-50, something like that.
Yeah, 23-point lead for Golden State at half, and shouldn't really come as a surprise.
Did you guys see that play where Westbrook was trying to check Curry, and then Durant tried to set a screen, and Westbrook just leveled him? Not leveled him, but he just went in with his arms and just shoved him.
Let me guess they didn't call a foul.
They didn't call a foul.
Yeah. Let him play. Famous last words of any NBA ref.
Yeah, I thought the crowd was pretty good. I thought it was slightly not as vulgar as when LeBron first returned to Cleveland, but it was close. But I thought they got there really early to boo him.
Yeah.
They were there for like 2 hours before the game. They were booing him before tip-off, like when he was warming up. So,
okay.
respect.
Yes, I agree. The amount of effort that went into making sure Kevin Durant was booed on end was...
You know what bothered me about this? His mom, Wanda Durant, and like Reggie Miller and a couple other guys said they should have cheered Kevin Durant. Absolutely not. No way in hell should they have cheered Kevin Durant.
Well, his mom could have cheered.
Yeah, if his mom cheered for him, fine. She thought the fans should have cheered for him. He abandoned an entire state. He turned their back on them. No way they should cheer him.
It's business. I mean,
it's not business. It's personal at that level.
No.
He told them
for
he
the
wasn't
fans,
going to leave.
For the fans, it's personal, sure. But, I mean, I agree. If he leaves, he should get booed.
If you leave to the team you should have beaten, that it's partially your
Wait, are you
fault.
saying that
You
the
didn't-
Thunder should have beat the Warriors?
Absolutely. 100%.
Well,
Yeah, but Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant have always had this on-off relationship where they haven't really coexisted well. I mean, there have been times where they have been absolutely chemistry as lights out. But there were times, I remember like watching Thunder highlights, and whenever they would lose like a close game, it would always be KD and Russell Westbrook jawing at each other on the bench or in the locker room or something like that.
Well, it's like because when they were on the same team, they had to force themselves to have chemistry if they wanted to win basketball games. When they didn't win basketball games or they lost close ones, then the gap between them got a little bigger. And now that they're not on the same team, there's no reason for Westbrook to force a cordial relationship with Durant. They're gonna hate each other until they both retire.
Yeah.
I don't think KD hates Westbrook.
I'll give you that.
Westbrook hates KD.
Westbrook will hate KD
I
until
agree
they retire.
100%.
I will give you that.
You know what? I kind of applaud Russell Westbrook, but I also kind of am mad at him at the same time. Russell Westbrook before the game yesterday said that he kind of understood the move that KD made, and then during the game he just went off and was like, you know what, I hate you, KD, and was like, I'm coming for you. That's a direct quote, by the way.
Yeah, he said, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
Multiple times.
Yeah, when they were down like 20.
Yeah.
Mid-range jump shot.
So I think it's kind of
nine
funny how
before
Russell Westbrook tried to play the cool guy before the game and be like, you know what? I kind of understand the move that he made. We're always going to be brothers. And then as soon as they got on the court, it was just
Wait,
like...
he didn't say they were all... He said he had some former teammates who he was brothers with and some that he wasn't. And
Yeah, no, but he had said that Kevin Durant and him were, like, to a certain degree, he was... Russell Westbrook was like, I understand. I partially understand the move that he made. KD and I were once brothers, and we, you know... And he didn't, like, say that he hated KD.
Should have.
He was just playing... he was playing a cool card before the game, but as soon as they got on the court, and he started doing his...
Do you know how much the NBA as a whole would have loved Kevin Durant or Russell Westbrook if he said, I hate Kevin Durant?
Oh, that would be...
He would have been infinitely...
He would help reporters, journalists, talk show hosts, anything sport worldwide.
Or like, you know how some people play music in their locker?
Yeah.
You know the song starts with an F word? FKD.
Yeah. If he was playing that, that's pretty good. That game ended.
That game ended
It was really,
after the first quarter.
Yeah, it was really boring. I think that what you said earlier about the Warriors having 4 elite players and the Thunder having 1, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that because the Golden State Warriors are 46-8. They're first in the NBA overall in terms of record. The West and the East is so. Every year I am just renewed with this this claim that the Western Conference is leagues better than the Eastern Conference. If you were to put the Thunder, who are the 7th seed in the West right now with a 31-24 record, they would be tied or just below the 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. So,
Well, the East has 1 elite team. You can make the argument that the West has 3.
I'm going to go ahead and say that with the return of Blake Griffin, the Clippers are also
I don't think so.
a team to...
They don't have Chris Paul. They don't have their best player.
But teams that really aren't going to make the playoffs and are really not fun to watch, the Brooklyn Nets are 0-10 in their division on the year.
And have lost their last 12.
That's awful. Not a whole lot of win streaks in the NBA. I like how this year, because like last year it was all about the Warriors seeing if they could break the Bulls record.
Still can.
They still can, but there hasn't been as many. Well, they've lost more in the first however many games they've played. I'm glad that Golden State is like not the. Well, I guess they are the headline team.
Yeah.
But they're not going
They're not
on some
as
ridiculous
headline.
undefeated stretch.
Yeah. They have been playing really well as of late, and I think that is a concern for teams in the West. The Spurs are slowly, very slowly, losing their grip on the Warriors. Right behind them is the Rockets. Although, who schedules the NBA things? Like, because they're the amount of games played between the Rockets have played like 4 more games than the Spurs have already.
That just means that the Spurs are going to be gassed come playoff time.
Exactly. So I think scheduling needs to change a little bit. Speaking of scheduling, they have released who is going to be in the dunk contest and the 3-point shootout. Is that correct? And one of those names is Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr. has been playing in the D League for the majority of the year, and the Sacramento Kings. I think he's on the Kings D League team. I don't even know who's associated. Like for baseball, I'm pretty good at knowing who's associated to each franchise, but like the D League is like, what? I don't. The Bulls just got their own D League team last year, the Windy City Bulls.
That's basically the Windy City Bulls.
Yeah.
That's awful.
The Windy City Bulls.
That's
I
just
got
another
sent
way
down
to
to
say
Windy City.
Chicago.
What's
The
there like
wind
a
might
name
be out
for
of
like
that city.
a young bull?
Bull Junior.
Calf. The Chicago Cavs.
Chicago, the Windy City.
The
Cavs.
Chicago Cows.
Yeah. So, Derek Jones Jr., who,
Has
19
never
years
dunked
old.
the ball in the NBA.
yeah, but he is. I mean, he's a freak.
That's not to say he can't dunk.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he'll win it. I honestly think that Derek Jones Jr. will win
He's
the dunk
19
contest.
years old.
There's no way on planet Earth
The man
wins
was
the
born-
dunk contest.
The man was born in 1997.
He. What? How old is he?
He's 19. He is the
19.
same age as me.
The dude was born in 97.
What are you doing with your life?
What have you done lately?
The dunk contest is all hype. There is no way anybody besides Aaron Gordon wins this dunk contest.
Well, he
agree
got
completely.
snubbed so bad last
Yeah,
year. He
they're gonna-
has to.
Dude, he could do just a basic one-handed dunk, and they're whoa.
Aaron Gordon, whoa! Check out this unbelievable dunk. Shatters the floor. Oh.
Aaron. Aaron.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over, ladies and
Go
gentlemen.
home.
It's over.
The TNT crew kills me all Star Weekend.
I love TNT.
They always have like Kevin Hart come on and like a bunch of other really funny people, and just to see Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal get mad at each other but need to contain themselves on national television.
It's awesome.
Where Shaq got mad at Charles Barkley for the LeBron comments, and he said,
I will punch you.
Charles, you lucky. If that was me, I'll punch you in the face.
And then Charles Barkley was like,
Good thing you're not a good fighter.
yeah, good thing you're not a good fighter. That's
That was such
I like if you're bored and if there's NBA on TNT on, just tune in because it is must watch television.
Most of the time, the TNT guys are better than the game. I wish they let them call the games.
That would be awesome.
Because Shaq and Barkley definitely have some stories.
Oh,
You
by
imagine
far.
hearing Shaq call a game.
Oh, here he comes. You better watch out. Oh, hey, Chuck, you see that? Hey, Chuck, did you just see that play? That's like me on you back in '99.
That's big money right there.
These younglings need to get the ball to the post more.
They need to give it to Diesel.
The son is a lost art.
No, that's terrible. That's terrible right there.
That would be awesome. I'd love to see them do that. But I do like Kevin Harlan.
Kevin Harlan's great.
He's the best. Bang!
I like him too.
Moving
With
forward,
no regard for human life.
the
What
Chicago.
about Reggie Miller? It's your Kodak moment. I hate that one.
I do like Reggie Miller. Though.
I do love
I
Reggie.
don't as an announcer.
I love Reggie
I
Miller.
don't like him.
Not as an announcer, but as a player.
Okay, as a player.
Because when he said when he joked out the Knicks, that was awesome. By the way, the Denver Nuggets have slowly crept into the 8th seed in the. Yeah, they've crept. Creeped. No, it's crept. It has to be crept.
Their record is also
It's-
24 and 30.
Okay.
They've definitely crept into the 8th.
No, so Portland is behind them. Portland. Like, what happened?
Not
Dalla.
after that trade, though.
No, so I'm pretty sure it was Mark Stein for. Wait, isn't it?
Mark Stein.
Yeah, it's Mark Stein. His like early Western Conference, like before the season happened, preseason poll like rankings was the Portland Trailblazers finishing like 4th. Right now, that's the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, Utah's good. Sleep on Utah. They're the only team that can beat Golden State.
No, I don't know. Denver Nuggets.
Jokic. Most
Jokic.
underrated player in the NBA.
Oh yeah, so we should probably talk
Oh,
about
that
that.
trade?
There's a trade that has already has already supposedly been agreed on for the Trailblazers to send Mason Plumlee and a 2018 second round pick for I'm gonna butcher that. Is it Nurkic?
I think so.
Nurkic on the Nuggets and a 2017 first round pick. That trade right now,
Tank Central.
if this trade goes through, then the Trailblazers will have 3 first round picks in 2017.
Who else do they have? Their own Denver and who else?
Probably the trade for who'd they get rid of that was actually LaMarcus Aldridge.
No, he signed as a free agent.
Really?
Yeah.
Then I don't know. That's a
I'm
good
checking
question.
on it right now.
That's a good question. But moving forward, the NBA is kind of boring right now.
It's gonna be boring until the finals.
I don't know. I just kind of have I haven't watched a lot of NBA lately, probably because the Bulls suck. Like, that's safe to say. The Bulls. Let's take a look at my Bulls real quick. I know you guys don't like talking about them, but I think we need to.
It's always fun to talk about utter trash.
Wow. Okay, the Bulls are 26-28.
Ooh, they're
Getting smoked right now, though.
As we speak, they're getting beat by the Timberwolves by 22.
it's because Rondo's not playing.
21.
I would like to talk about the Bulls drama a little bit. So the Bulls started off 5-0 and were the first place in the Eastern Conference, and actually in the entire NBA.
No one was better.
No one was better than the Bulls at the beginning of the season. The first time they started 5-0 since the Jordan era. And I remember Chicago fans being like, Dwayne Wade is our savior. He has come. He has come again, the second coming of Michael Jordan 2.0. And now they find themselves 26-28 with the most drama, maybe aside from the Knicks.
I don't even know if they have drama.
They do have drama
They
because
have player drama.
here's the
Knicks
thing:
have front office drama.
Rondo hates D Wade. D Wade hates Rondo, and Jimmy Butler's like,
I want to
Bruh.
leave.
screw it. If we're not gonna win games, I don't want to be on this team. Jimmy Butler literally last week, in the middle of the game, I believe they were playing I want to say it was some Western Conference team, maybe the Mavericks. I don't know. In the middle of the game, he just checked himself out. He
saw that.
he walked to
I
the
saw
bench
that.
and was like, I'm done.
Or where he shakes off Hoiberg all the time.
Yeah,
Hoiberg calls the play and he says,
yeah.
And then Jimmy does what he
Well,
wants.
Fred Hoiberg is not an NBA coach. He thrived in college at an Iowa State program, but there's no way that he's ready for the NBA.
Dude, nobody would respect someone from Iowa State to come coach an NBA team. It's not an insult.
Especially the Chicago Bulls, a storied franchise like that.
Well,
They never should have let Thibodeau leave.
Yeah, Thibodeau, if we still had Tibbs, we would, that defensive-minded team, he made Joakim Noah look like an all-star. Well, he was an all-star, almost. He won Defensive Player...
That's so true, though, because you can look at when Noah played for the Bulls, you can look at him and go, yeah.
He was the Defensive Player of the Year.
Great player. Now he's on the Knicks, and
Sucks.
it's terrible.
It's like...
He might be the worst
I wanna
player on the
talk
Knicks.
about Something I read. I don't think I brought it up. Did I bring up the KD Jimmy Butler thing?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I read this report. I don't remember who it was by, but the Magic had this.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
This press conference thing, or not? It's like a meeting, and they were apparently right up there in the Kevin Durant sweepstakes. But Durant told the front office, the only way I'm gonna sign with you is if you trade for Jimmy Butler. So then they started talking to the Bulls, and they had a trade set for Jimmy Butler that didn't involve Vujicic. It was I don't know Vucevic. Butchered. It didn't involve him. It was Arizona.
Yeah, that was right.
Arizona, a first-round pick, and Alfred Payton for Jimmy Butler. And the Magic said no to that, effectively saying no to Kevin Durant and Jimmy Butler.
But I don't think they could coexist.
And Kevin Durant might be a pathological liar, so he might have just...
That remains to be seen.
Yeah, just like he said, I will always...
I love Oklahoma City.
I will stay here till I retire.
I saw somebody retweeted a Kevin Durant tweet from 2012 where he's like, I will stay in OKC until they force me out of here.
I retweeted that.
That was you.
I love going through old players' accounts and retweeting stuff. Russell Westbrook has some good ones, too.
Yeah.
Kyrie, too.
I want to quickly... So,
Kyrie.
because really we know who I think is going to be the top seed in each division to finish.
It's possible the Cavs.
Boston Celtics.
They don't tank. The Cavs, the most important thing for them is rest. It doesn't matter who they play in the East. If they play their best, they're not losing to anybody. It doesn't matter if they're the 8th seed. As long as they're all healthy. Don't give me that look. Don't. You go
The
position.
Boston Celtics.
You go position by position.
The
I'll give them
Celtics will
center.
not match up.
I'll give them center.
Yeah,
And
Al
it's
Horford.
close. And it's close. What Thompson does for the Cavs is comparable. Every other position, the Cavs are better at.
What does he do aside from rebounding?
Thompson, offensive rebounds create points. He's an elite offensive rebounder.
Yeah,
That
I
is
say
true.
he's the best in the NBA.
When you get an offensive rebound and a guy gets points, those points are basically yours. Like you add those points to the team.
They should put that.
That should be a stat.
That should be a stat. Wait, what would the
Points
what would-
created.
Yeah,
points created by offensive
no,
rebound?
just total points created. So it'd be the ones you score,
Your
the ones you assist on,
and your own rebounds.
Yeah, and the ones you get from offensive rebounds. You heard
But,
it here.
but wait, the
first.
offensive rebounds ones would then translate to an assist.
Yeah. So no, I
Because if
think
you
we
get
I
the
think we
offensive
just
board and then you dish, that's an assist.
That's a good point.
so I think we should just
2
call
points.
it the PCOR, points created by offensive rebound.
PCOR,
Or just
PCOR. I like it.
offensive rebound assist. I don't know. That would be an interesting.
Let's just call it OP, offensive production.
Let's just call it
rebounding
top.
efficiency.
Okay.
TOP, top, total
Okay,
offensive production.
I want to do this. Because I'm interested to see. We're going to do a little pick'em segment right here. If the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors were not teams in the league, who would you have in the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals, and then winning the NBA Finals?
I think the Raptors would be coming out of the East, and I think the Spurs would be coming out of the West, and I think the Raptors would win.
Really?
Yeah.
You're sticking with the six?
I am, yeah.
Zach, what do you think?
Spurs, definitely. I want to go with John Wall.
They're playing really well,
They
the
are
Wizards.
playing
Yeah,
very
but they're
well.
streaking right now. It'll come back down to get them. They're not this good.
I want to see San Antonio and John Wall, but I think San Antonio would win.
I think if you take out the Cavs and the Warriors, I don't think there's a better team in the NBA than the Spurs.
I disagree, but
I
continue.
might consider
But if you
so.
have nobody can coach a team to a title better than Popovich in my mind. So even if you look player by player, and the Spurs aren't the most talented, they're definitely the best coached. And I think if they just play, I mean they're number 2 in the West right now.
Only 4.5 out.
So I mean, take out Golden State. I think
Wait, what am I? I'm changing mine. Mine's Utah Jazz.
I think the Spurs. What? I think the Spurs take it all the way. And I know I'm a huge Celtics fan, but I hesitate to say that the Celtics will go.
Give them a
all
few
the way.
years. Give them a few
Yeah,
years.
I think they're very talented
They're
now.
superstar away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that superstar is hard to find though.
But they got Brooklyn's pick. They're gonna have their pick of their superstar.
Yeah.
I Raptors from the East. I agree that the Wizards are too streaky. I mean, though of course,
Well, the thing is, John Wall's they don't have aside from Bradley Beal, there's no other 3-point shooter on that team. Like John Wall can hit some.
Oh, Porter. Otto Porter has been raining.
Otto Porter's leading the league.
What?
And isn't his 3-point field goal percentage the highest in the NBA right now?
Crazy shooter this year.
Is it? Is it
Yeah,
the
I'm
highest?
pretty sure it's the highest in the
I don't
NBA
know if
right
it's
now.
the highest, but
Well,
he is insane.
Where
Top
did-
5 at least.
Wait, hold on. Where did he come from?
Georgetown.
Where did he come from, boys and girls?
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Got
Got Nigel.
Porterado.
He came from Georgetown.
Boo.
Says and Jake wearing his Georgetown Hoyas hoodie right now.
Yeah. Georgetown sucks though.
46%.
So.
Yeah, he's
46.
He's shooting 46% from downtown this year.
That's money.
yeah.
The Wizards could be a team that.
I don't think if the Wizards played the Cavs, I don't think the Cavs would sweep them.
Yeah, I. Oh wait.
Just for the record, guys, Otto Porter's nickname is
Basketball
Bubba.
Reference.
Bubba.
Shout out to James Cronin. If James Cronin is listening to this, you're not the only one with the nickname Bubba. So.
He's also shooting 53.2% overall.
That's good. I mean,
That's-
if the season were to end right now without the Cavs and Golden State, I'd pick the Rockets going. Like, I feel like Clint Capella is such a good young post player that they would be able to make it far. I think that they would play. I don't know. In the Eastern Conference Finals, I'd have the Raptors and the Celtics. I would probably have the Raptors winning that. In the Western Conference, I would have the Clippers and the Rockets playing. I wouldn't have the Spurs there. I just don't think they're that good.
I don't think the Clippers are that good.
I don't think the Clippers are that good either.
Well, whatever.
First
Because
round
what
next.
really sucks about it all is the Cavaliers and the Warriors are both in the league, and they're going to be in the finals.
For the
And
third
this
straight year.
Next year, too.
Probably.
Well, unless the Celtics get a superstar.
A superstar will take a year to develop.
Unless it's Lonzo.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for segueing into something else. Lonzo Ball is one of three brothers of the Ball family, the
Oh,
Ball
irritating.
brothers.
Ball
And
so hard.
LaMelo is a sophomore in high school, and he plays for Chino Hills. Well, LaMelo scored 92 the other night, boys.
Cherry picking.
His brother LiAngelo, who is also on the team, he's a senior. He's going to UCLA next year.
Wait, he's a senior on the same team?
Yes.
So
He-
LaMelo's just way better.
No,
No,
he didn't play.
LiAngelo didn't play that game because they're
Okay.
resting him for the postseason. He, in a game earlier in the year, dropped 72.
Okay.
So,
But
but let
he
me tell you,
92 is a bigger number than 72.
That is true.
Therefore, Melo is better.
good math, Whit. LiAngelo is
Thank
being rested for 2 weeks for the postseason.
That's weird. 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's crazy. This is high school.
You
like
know
this
what
is.
I found weird
I hate
about
that.
the Ball family? LaMelo Ball has maybe the best shooting form ever. And have you ever seen Lorenzo Ball shoot?
Lorenzo?
Lonzo.
Lonzo, that's what I meant. My bad.
Lorenzo, Lonzo.
I don't follow college basketball a ton, so. But have you ever seen him shoot?
Yeah, he shoots
It's
from the side.
Horrible. He goes like herky jerky. It's horrible.
Does he make it?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, most
he
of
does.
the time.
He made
By
it
the
against
way,
Oregon.
UCLA beat Oregon, yeah, and he did like a step back from about 40 yards away and
40
hit a
yards?
Yeah, I truly mean that. 40 yards away.
It was
Dang.
a long three-pointer.
That's longer
And
than the court.
He made it. It was long if he'd stayed and shot from where he was, but he made it a step back, and it was even longer. So 40 yards is a pretty accurate guess there.
Okay, ready? What is the what did I call it? Take it or buy it? Wait, what did we say?
Yeah.
Take it or just take it or leave it.
Okay,
Or I don't remember.
Buy
what
it
was.
or lose it.
Whatever.
whatever. Who cares?
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Believe it or not.
Jimmy Butler leaving the Bulls by the end of the year.
I'll take that. I think they're gonna trade him.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe to the Celtics. Maybe
Ooh.
for that Nets pick straight up.
I would not do that if I were the Bulls. Honestly, if you take Rondo and Wade off our team, we're good.
No, you're not.
You're not worse.
That's true. Dwayne Wade just like plays a game and then doesn't play too. So it's like you're getting Dwayne every like 4 nights.
Yeah, he's old. He's too old to be a superstar in a team, which is what he wants.
One of my favorite quotes from Dwayne Wade was, and Jake knows this.
Oh.
He was asked what one of the biggest regrets in the league was, and he said that I didn't dunk on more people.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't really jump that high, so he can't really dunk on a lot of people if you can't get your knees to and your legs to
Yeah.
get you up there.
Maybe in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, like back when the Heat wore the shiny uniforms.
Oh gosh, those are terrible.
Yeah, those were nasty. The golden age of Pat Riley. We're gonna transfer to college basketball before we wrap things up real quick. I really like this season in college basketball only because there isn't really one team that stands out from the rest.
Absolutely not.
Gonzaga is undefeated, but
They're playing the WCC or something.
they play in the Western Conference. Like it's just called Western.
They play St. Mary's, and that's about
Western Conference.
Yeah.
Guns
Play-
blazing out in
they
the
play
West.
it.
St.
They
Mary's.
play no one better than St. Mary's.
So you got to take their undefeated record with a grain of salt. But I'm liking the resurgence of UCLA.
Yeah.
I'm liking the false surge of Oregon and Baylor, who seem to rise into the top 10 only to lose a game or two and fall back out of the top 10.
Speaking of resurgent teams,
Oh,
Watch
man.
out, because Coach K's got the Devils coming back.
It's I was watching the Tar Heels Blue Devils game the other night, and I loathe Duke, and it's a bad sign that Grayson Allen is starting to play very well. His 3-point shots heating up again. Krzyzewski's got the boys in
It's only
blue
a matter of time before he trips someone else.
Ha 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 ha.
or himself.
Comedy.
Or himself.
Krzyzewski's got the Blue Devils rolling again, and that's a bad sign come tournament time.
Yeah.
Losing in the
Unless
second
you're-
And
round.
he's
Unless you're a Duke
Grayson
fan.
Grayson Allen is also playing really well.
Oh my goodness.
He scored like 21 points.
24.
He's averaging like
24 against
21
UNC.
points his last 5 games.
And Jason Tatum's awesome. Just putting that out.
Yeah, and
Losing in the
Harry
second
Oh,
round.
and
and
Harry
Harry
Giles is becoming, a reliable post threat for them.
Gone in
Yeah.
the second round.
Yep.
What did you say?
They're losing in the round of 32. You
Duke?
heard it here first. Yes.
Okay, I'm a Tar Heels fan, and I don't even believe that.
Okay,
a Syracuse
pick
fan,
your
and I do.
pick your final 4 right now. Oh, by the way, the first time in college basketball they released a midseason.
Predictions. For
Yeah,
the
predictions
Final Four,
for,
or the,
like-
for the top one for the 1 seeds. It was the Zags, Nova, Kansas, and Baylor.
Baylor?
I don't think Baylor's that good.
I would agree.
All right.
All right, here.
My
The-
4. my
Wait,
four is
hold
gonna
on. Before you continue, at 5 and 6 right now in the AP top 25, you have Baylor and
Who both lost this week.
you have
I believe.
Oregon and Baylor. There's too many fluorescent teams in the top 10 right now.
Truth.
We need to get them out.
Well, there's only 2, so it
Yeah,
could be
that's too
worse.
much.
West Virginia could be in there too.
When you wear that's those yellow uniforms. Ugh. When you wear highlighters as uniforms, like Oregon's floor is nasty too. It's got
Oh
like
my
palm
gosh.
trees on it. That's
I'm
disgusting.
pretty sure they're evergreen trees because it is Oregon.
Oh, I don't know,
It's
some
some
tree.
weird, but it's like some weird
Design.
digiprint.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just got like a bunch of dirt on the court.
It's very distracting.
It's like I think Boise State should really pull through with the program and get a blue court. How sweet would that be?
football field
They got a
is
blue
awesome.
football field. They
I
gotta
love
get.
the blue football
They gotta get.
All right.
You know Oakland? Not like the
Yeah.
one in
Raiders?
Detroit.
No,
You ever
no,
seen
no.
their court?
The here.
Yeah, their
it's
court
so
is
cool.
It's that dark brown. It is cool. Look, have you ever seen it?
Yeah, no, I think that there should be more college teams with like hardwood, like the Boston Celtics. I think that's a cool look.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That's like
classic.
Yeah, it is. That's why
It's
they call them
classic.
hardwood
It's sweet.
classics. Yeah. If you're picking a Final Four right now, who do you have in it, Jack?
Kentucky, Washington, UCLA, and Syracuse.
Syracuse?
Oh
Washington?
again.
Washington has the best player in the country. He's gonna put the team on his
Yes,
back.
by far the best player in the country.
What was your third one?
UCLA.
What's Washington at right now?
Unranked.
Cinderella story.
Cinderella story.
They
That
didn't
could be cool.
have yet even to receive votes.
That's
they
exciting.
will. They will. Right.
All right, Final Four predictions: UCLA, Kansas, Kentucky, and I hate to say it, the way Duke's playing, Duke.
Oh yeah, we'd have really picked ones that aren't commonly picked. Pick
All right.
powerhouses.
When I'm
Yeah.
right,
Villanova's
back
going
on this
back.
day and be like, you know what?
Nova's
said Washington.
Nova's going back to the 4. I'm gonna pause for a minute and check on that record that I just saw for Washington. Was that 9-16, right? Is that what I just saw for their record?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's Washington's record right now? 9-16.
No, they'll win the conference tournament.
Oh yeah, that's stupid. By the way, how if you win the conference tournament, you're a lock. That's the only way Georgetown's getting in. So I guess it's not stupid.
I don't think Georgetown's winning the. They're not going. I don't think they'll win the Big East.
I'm just saying, we got Rodney Pryor and LJ Peak, who, by the way,
And Nova has Josh Hart.
that's one person against 2. Anyway, continue with your lousy top 4 picks.
Well, I only got to Nova, so I got Nova, Kansas, UCLA, and Cincinnati.
Cincinnati?
I'm going
Can you say
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati for me? As in natty ice?
He's got the upstate. He's got an upstate New York accent.
I'm
You
going
can't.
with Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
You guys ever had Cincinnati style chili?
You sound like Peter Griffin.
It's good.
Lois.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Peter. Okay,
Wow.
getting way off the topic.
Jake, what's your final four?
Well, you see, my final four, I got Villanova.
Sonny.
I got.
Stop talking.
Stop, dude, stop. Sports podcast gone wrong. I got
Or
Kentucky,
gone right.
Big Blue Nation. I got UCLA in there. I definitely have Kansas. So Kansas, Kentucky, and who else? UCLA. I'm gonna go Outcast. Ooh, Outcast.
Ooh,
That's our
plug.
name. Georgetown Hoyas. So
Do you need someone to pinch you to wake you up?
That's worse than me saying the Tar Heels.
fine. I'll substitute Georgetown for Purdue. Caleb Swanigan,
Okay.
best big man in college basketball.
His story is phenomenal as well.
I don't know what that is.
I
What is it?
know that story.
What is it?
He was like homeless.
Right?
Wasn't he? That's the guy
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, yeah.
Well, don't look it up now. We don't have time. Anyway,
It's a rags to riches type story, minus
Yes.
the riches because
Well, maybe.
well, yeah, you never know.
for now.
I mean, Johnny Manziel is signing autographs for like $100. but-
$99, yep. And if you wanted a forward inscription, it's $130.
That's great. Let's see. I don't know what's coming up for NCAA basketball in terms of big games. We had Duke, North Carolina, and Oregon, UCLA. I don't know of any
Well,
other.
that's a pretty big one. Northwestern, Wisconsin.
Northwestern, Wisconsin. Actually, Northwestern's a bubble team right now. So
They are, and they're the
Speaking
only
of-
deserving bubble team. I'm sorry, but Ohio State is
Dude,
not a
sleep
bubble
on
team.
the Buckeyes.
And neither is Michigan State.
Aaron Craft's
and
coming
neither
out
is
retired.
Syracuse because I just saw Syracuse as the last or as the first four out.
Hey,
That I'm
they
like, what
probably
is
should
wrong
have-
with the NCAA? Every year they do this.
it's
Every year
because
Syracuse.
they beat Florida State and Virginia, and everyone
Yeah, but
thinks
Florida.
they're so
Yeah,
good.
but Florida State has lost like 4 of their last 6. Oh, did you see? Okay, take it or buy it. I got one for you. Tom Crean, head coach of Indiana. By the way, Indiana lost today to Michigan. That's pretty bad.
Indiana just continues their
Tom
tank.
Crean ripped his players after their Indiana's 5th loss in their past like 6 games. He said that I've never coached a team with this lack of maturity. Take it or buy it. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. You can't take it and buy it.
Take it or leave it,
Take it or leave it.
We'll
Buy
call
it or
it take it or
bust.
leave
I
it.
don't know.
or believe it or not.
No, because that just
All right.
sounds like.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
I believe it. I'll take it, because I think. I mean, in college basketball, where losing 5 games can be crushing.
Yeah, that can get you in or out of the
Yeah,
tournament.
that's. I mean, that's a huge number of losses in college basketball, and it doesn't seem like that many, but it can be the difference between making the tournament and going home early, and I think a lack of maturity is. I mean, let's not forget that these guys are 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
You know, they're young.
By the
Sure.
way, Zach reminded me, Indiana started the year what, the 1 seed? Remember they-
I think they were preseason number 3 and made it to the 1 seed for a couple weeks.
Yeah, Zach has up on his computer right now the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles.
Final 4.
And the Atlantic Sun, they're leading the division, so watch out, the dunk party could be back.
Yeah, watch out, Georgetown.
Okay, we have breaking news that Jack Powers just showed me. Jahlil Okafor on the Philadelphia 76ers, he has been surrounded with a lot of trade rumors as of late. The Bulls and there's like 3 other
Yeah,
teams.
the Timberwolves, but I assume they're out now since they got Jersey or whatever. I don't know. if you
Wait.
know his name.
The Timberwolves.
Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers.
And the other one interested is the Pelicans.
Okay. All looking for a big man. And Jahlil Okafor, what is the news?
He is not traveling to Charlotte with the team tomorrow. So
Ooh.
take that, whatever you want.
Ooh.
And rumor has it, it's the last home game, he was saying goodbye to all the personnel on his way out. Hugging, shaking hands.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
So this is a
security
problem
guards.
I have. Well, I guess I don't really have a problem with this because it doesn't affect me. But Matt Ryan apparently came forth after the Super Bowl and said that he learned that he was MVP of the league 2 weeks before. like the MVP was actually handed out and like released.
No, I think everyone knew he was going to be the MVP.
No,
2
but
weeks
That's
prior
not
anyway.
the point, though. If he legitimately knows,
Yeah, he was
That's-
told by NFL officials that he was going to win the NFL MVP.
Rigged.
What if Jalil? I bet Jalil already knows. What if this is
Jalil
all
knows-
staged? The NBA
Jalil's
must
going,
be staged.
Jalil's going to Boston.
How
What's
would that
the-
help?
Yeah, how would that help at all?
I don't know.
You just
Want everybody on the team.
Yeah,
Just give me
you
the
want
NBA.
you want it to be that star
I'll
that'll
take
make him beat
LeBron.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay, who went? Who?
I'll take Dwayne Wade.
All right, before
No,
we
you
leave,
won't.
before we leave, I have one last question for you. Who wins? The combination of the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Brooklyn Nets, or
That's the Cleveland Cavaliers,
or the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns?
Phoenix Suns, and Warriors, no doubt. Because the Warriors get to add a legitimate all-star caliber player in Devin Booker.
The Cleveland Browns get to keep their
The
bench
Browns?
The Browns. You said the
warm.
Browns.
Cleveland Cavaliers get to keep their bench warm.
By that, Brooke Lopez would.
No,
Not
Okay.
on Cavs.
Okay. Okay. Who wins? Who wins in a 7-game series? The Golden State Warriors or the combination of the Orlando Magic and the Brooklyn Nets?
Warriors. I have a legitimate tough one for you. Who wins in a 7-game series? Who let the dogs down? Okay, anyway, who wins in a 7-game series? A team combined of the Cavaliers and Warriors, or a team combined of every other team?
Combined.
Combined.
Combined? What? Is that even a word?
No,
Yes.
it's combined.
Who wins?
It's a combination of combined
That's
and
actually
binded.
a really good question.
Well,
So you
let's-
said
So wait. What'd you
Warrior,
say?
Warriors and Cavs
Warriors
combined.
versus the rest of the NBA.
Combined.
Combined. Stop saying that.
Well,
Well,
that means
wait a
you get to put James Harden, Russell Westbrook together again. Throw in
Kawhi?
Kawhi, Devin
Marcus
Booker
Aldridge.
if you want,
No,
Aldridge,
you'd go Davis, right? Davis and Boogie?
Yeah.
Davis, John Wall.
But then like
Blake
your bench
Griffin.
players
Yeah, I'd
like
bring Boogie-
Lowry, Lillard. You
Yeah,
got-
no way that the.
I think the
I-
rest of the
you
league
don't
wins.
think-
Wait, but then
Kyrie-
the it would be Kyrie,
Steph, LeBron.
oh my, Clay.
It's insane.
I assume Clay would come off the bench.
No, because you could put LeBron as the 4.
I assume LeBron 4, Draymond 5.
No, KD 5.
Oh, I freaking forgot about KD.
KD 5.
You go KD.
Yeah, I think the Cavs team is
I
gonna
think the
win.
Cavs Warriors win in like 4.
Wouldn't the sweep?
Can you imagine?
Really though?
Although
Kyrie.
they may not play well together because.
Well,
Why?
assuming each team has full chemistry. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Okay,
Listen,
then
Cavs-
Whoa.
Neither team is gonna have full chemistry because they never played each other.
Okay,
so
but
this
you're
is a
assuming.
hypothetical.
Okay, if full chemistry, then I take the rest of the league because Boogie Cousins, if he can actually get along with people, is one of the most dominant players in the NBA.
Fair enough.
And then all the guys who could come off
Off the
the bench
bench
if
for
somebody
the
gets even a
NBA.
little bit tired.
Yeah, but it's
Imagine
Dime dollar?
CJ McCollum. Do you say Dame Dollar? But good try. I'll give you props for that. CJ McCollum would probably be like the last resort
I don't
guard.
even know if he make the team.
Maybe not.
I mean, I assume they go Harden, Westbrook. Probably they'll carry one more guard. Chris
Kawhi.
Paul,
Kawhi.
Nick Young, for sure.
Dion,
Dion will sink 'em.
Dion and Delian.
I put Joel Embiid on the team.
Giannis,
Just
Oh yeah, Giannis
Giannis.
would be on the team too.
he can guard LeBron.
he can
guard
dunk.
anybody.
That's true.
Did you see
Did you
his
say, okay,
dunk?
yeah. So we need to talk about.
Whoa.
We'll wrap up the NBA and basketball, whatever.
With this dunk.
With this dunk.
This
So
dunk.
Giannis got the ball on a steal. He started dribbling at
Like 2 dribbles.
yeah, he took 2 dribbles at like
90
a
feet.
foot before the half court. 1-2 went from the foul line and just with ease
Step
threw it
inside.
down.
Step inside. But yeah.
Well, I mean, he took off from the foul line the same way Michael Jordan took off from the foul line in the dunk contest. They're each about a foot inside.
I'd say
line.
the ball of the foot was across the plane. Ooh, we just combined it. I'm saying combined.
Now you're saying it.
We just combined football across the plane. Was that a thing? Would you call that across the plane? Like, do you think in like dunk contests, people were like, Michael Jordan only had his foot barely across the plane of the foul line?
And
One
for the,
dribble.
For the record,
One
as soon
dribble.
as Giannis got the ball, a dribble, 2 steps, dunked.
His arms extend to the heavens. Look at
Like,
That's unbelievable.
He just kind of floated up there and just
Well, you know what he
reached.
reminds me of? Like, if you put together Brandon Ingram and Kevin Durant, if they had a child that was a little bulkier, it would be Giannis. Because have you ever seen Brandon Ingram, how lanky he is?
Yeah.
He's
And
extremely
KD's lanky too.
Mm-hmm.
Put them together, and you have Giannis, who's kind of ripped and has
Kind
arms.
of.
He's kind of ripped.
He's pretty.
Have you
He's
seen
ripped.
Andre Iguodala? He's like
Or,
that-
I don't know, LeBron James.
No, LeBron's not ripped. I was just waiting.
Jack Powers just gave him the dirtiest look.
I was waiting
For
that.
all you listening out there, I just said that so I could see Jack's response.
LeBron's not ripped. What?
That's going to do it for our NBA podcast. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. We're excited for All-Star Weekend. Hopefully you guys can come over for that.
Try to make it over.
Uh-oh, Aaron. Uh-oh.
Yeah, hopefully we won't get another dunk contest where Aaron Gordon is shafted.
You heard it here first.
He got,
It's over.
I don't know. If
Derek Jones Jr., I hope he wins.
I hope he wins legitimately. I think he'd better actually beat Aaron Gordon.
So the story is Derek Jones Jr., you're not allowed to participate in the NBA dunk contest unless you're pulled up for like 2 games. The Kings pulled him up for 2 games last week just to be in warm-ups and stuff. Didn't play a minute, but was on the roster, sent him back down. So now he's eligible.
That's funny.
That's
Good,
great.
good goat move by the Kings.
Now,
I
now
don't
he
even know if
better
he's on the
win.
Kings. Whatever team he's on.
Suns.
He's on the
Power
Suns.
I believe
move.
he's on the
Why didn't they
Suns.
play him? What do they got to lose?
Nothing.
I don't know. Devin Booker had like 23 points in the
Yeah,
quarter.
Devin Booker's good. Bledsoe's good too, but other than that,
Watch out.
Tyson Chandler.
Breaking news. Steve Nash comes out of retirement.
leads,
Pulls a Brett
leads
Favre.
the Suns to the.
We were talking about the shiny jerseys for the Heat. How about the Suns with the gray on the side? Ugh. That was disgusting. All right, thank you for listening to
Gray,
our...
orange, and purple.
oh, wait. Zach, you had one more thing about the UConn women's team?
Oh, yeah. The UConn women's team has not lost a basketball game in 819 days.
Wait, that's one.
That is over
That's
2
close
and
to
a half.
3
That is
years.
almost 3 years without
Did
losing
they-
a basketball
did they
game.
hit 100
They are
wins?
at 99 straight wins right now.
They
and-
play their 100th. They go for a 100th win.
Probably.
Tomorrow
I would guess tomorrow
or Tuesday.
or Tuesday.
Well, we won't know because it won't be on TV, which is sad.
99 straight wins and 119 days without losing a basketball
Check
game.
out our Twitter page. We'll keep you updated on when they play.
Probably not because nobody tweets for us anymore. So,
Wow.
Just in case you were thinking of following us.
Don't.
Or do.
no, do follow us.
Yeah.
We do tweet some kind of funny things.
At least
Especially,
we share our blog posts.
yes, we do.
Oh, they do play.
That wasn't just a plug for mine, but that's the only thing.
They
we can
do play tomorrow against number 6 South Carolina to go for number 100.
Can you imagine if they lost? Oh my gosh,
And
that
like
was
a buzzer beater from half court. Or what if they win on a buzzer?
0.3 of a second left.
You heard it here first. They're gonna win by 30.
yeah.
UConn?
I don't think
Yes.
you
What
can
a
say.
bold prediction.
Yeah, I know that's
That's like their low. That would be their lowest.
Yeah, yeah. They just beat SMU by 40.
and back on.
Beat Cincinnati by 50.
Say Cincinnati. Wait, just say since.
Beat Tulsa. Beat Tulsa
Cincinnati.
by 46.
There you go.
There you go. You're getting there.
Beat
Cincinnati.
Temple by 30. Houston by 40.
They beat number
50.
20 South Florida 102 to 37.
Number 20 South Florida. No,
All right.
let's just say South Florida's not number 20 anymore.
Well, no, the funny thing
No,
is
they're
it's
number
like
22.
it's like there's 3 classes to women's college basketball. There's the top.
There's UConn.
Yeah, there's first class, which is the first overall ranking. Then there's like 2 through 10, which is like okay.
Notre Dame,
maybe
Stanford,
504.
Maryland, Tennessee.
Wait, say that again. Say Maryland.
Maryland?
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 What is,
Maryland.
It's Maryland.
what is wrong with
He's
you?
got a new upstate New York accent.
All right, thank you. That's all for our NBA and I guess college
NCAA.
basketball podcast. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Also subscribe on iTunes and YouTube. Don't forget to check us out on SoundCloud as well and like us on Facebook. Thanks, guys.
Peace out, guys.
To tell you the truth, when on the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like jump and a pump and sound over some